Hello students, welcome back. Now let's go to the introduction video number 4. This time we are going to talk about mind map and mastering right here. And this will lead to Pearson's MyLab and Mastering. And click this yellow button and follow the instruction. If you don't have an account already, then you'll have to make one. And when you make one, you'll have to report your email. And my suggestion is to use UNT Dallas email. But if you use your personal email, yeah, that's okay. But if you use personal email, then it's going to be hard for me to track down who is who. So, well, do your thing. And if I get a little bit confused, and then I have email address and then I have this score, but who did this, and who should I give this score to, and if I email that person, then make sure you reply promptly so that you can get your score. I cannot show you any more than this because I'm not a student, so I cannot do anything here, but it'll be okay. After all, this company is for-profit company, so they make everything comfortable to the customer so that they can pay. Speaking of pay, there is 2-week grace period, so you don't have to pay yet. Make sure you search your payment screen, and before going ahead to payment, there's some 2-week free trial period somewhere down below in fine print, and then click and use that. And of course, before 2 weeks grace period expires, you have to pay because, you know, we are using this copyrighted material for our studyings, so we have to pay. And if you don't pay within 2 weeks, whatever you did, all the score will be just gone. So before that happens, either you pay or at least email me your current score, homework score, everything. And then even if it expires, and then when your financial aid is being delayed or things like that, you may have that kind of situation. And then if you come back later, you don't really have to redo everything because you already reported to me. So that's a kind of maneuver you'll have to consider. Let me show you the inside. In order to do that, I have to leave the student view and I have to enter as myself. And then if you enter and register everything, eventually it'll lead to a window like this. Not exactly, actually. I have to click this, Student Home. Finally, this is the kind of screen you're going to see. You have a calendar, and then start day is 26, and then first homework is due 31st, and then that is homework 0, but that's not required, and real homeworks are not here yet, so looks like this 1 month window is not good enough. Let's get this entire course to date and list of everything. So there are 18 assignments, but homework 0 is not required. It's for just preliminary topics, just for your own studying. No problem there. And homeworks 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, these are real. So even if you skip homework 0, yeah, most students actually skip. If I were a student, I would skip this one too. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way up to 14. And then there are exam 1B, 1C, 2B, 2C. Exam 1A and 2A are original exams that will be done as traditional method, and I will grade manually myself. As for how to get that exam, well, let's talk about it as we get close to exam time. Exam 1B, 1C, those are second and third attempts. Exam 2B, 2C, those are second attempt and third attempt for exam 2. And those are going to be done through my math lab. Keep those in your mind. And then those are all due at the end of the semester. And they're not open yet. Yeah, I don't think they're open. Let me see. Yeah, it's not open yet. As for the other homeworks, they're open, so let's begin. Homework 1, all right. It goes like this. I tried a little bit, so I got this problem here. So this one I tried and then got this answer. And then solved this and then got negative 38. Okay, all right. Let's see, how about the next problem? Okay, we got that. And let me show you. Let me stop this and then get it done. And then I'll come back. Okay, I just worked out with my paper and pencil and then I got 22. So solution is supposed to be 22, but if you write like this, MyMathLab does not count it as correct answer and does not give you any hint. It simply said one or more your response is incorrect. Everything is right, and I will give you full credit if this had been manual grading, if I'd been grading. And I don't think any of my colleagues would disagree. If any human grades, this will be full credit. Or at the very least, no, I don't think anybody will take off any points for this if it were human grader. But for MyMathLab, you have to follow the strict grammar even the cheap AI could understand. The solution set is x equals 22 is the entire sentence. Here, solution set is, you need just an object. So you just get a number, 22, and that will be accepted. Previously, what did you have? You got correct computation. I wrote x equals to 22. It didn't accept. Here, just 22, it is now accepted. Very stupid, isn't it? But I'm afraid that's the nature of this AI. If you use a little bit better AI, then of course your software will become more pricey. So what's the trade-off? That's a trade-off. If you're going to spend $250, okay, with that kind of money, you'll be able to get much better AI. But if you're going to spend about $90, that's all you can get. Sorry about that, but that's why I'm doing exam 1A and 2A, the original exam, myself, so that I can accomplish two things. Number one, yeah, those kind of mishaps, I can take care of those. Number two, this is important, mathematical communication. I have to train you to communicate with mathematics because mathematics is a language. And you have to write a full sentence. Full sentence with subject, verb, and object and those kind of things, according to mathematical grammar. And this AI, covered by this cheap software, cannot do that. I'll have to do that, and that's what the exam 1A and exam 2A will cover a great deal. And second and third attempt, those are far less quality, and that's why it's not going to give you any more than 70%. Anyway, when you do this MyMathLab problems, beware of those kind of pitfalls here and there, and you have to satisfy this strict rule and sometimes really stupid rule set up by this cheap AI. What choice do you have? Yeah, it sucks, but you have to just go through with it. If you look at each individual problems of homework, they are meager. And then, of course, there will be good faith scores so that the lowest will be dropped. So you don't have to worry too much about those kind of things. For little mistakes here and there that you can learn from first, or at least up to the first 2 weeks, and then you can easily adjust to. In any case, MyMathLab gives you immediate feedback, and that's an important part of math education too. You want that kind of drill as well. As for Canvas homeworks, they go deeper and then they test and then also they teach mathematical communication. But I have to grade those, so I cannot really give you immediate feedback. I can return those in a week because I have to have fair grading scale. So I have to get everybody and then do all those grading for everybody at the same time. so that I have uniform and fair grading. And for that, I need some time. I need a week or 10 days until I collect all and then gather those and then start grading. So I cannot give you immediate grading. My MATLAB will. My MATLAB will not work out this mathematical communication and also all those stupidities. Well, that I can complement. So these two types of homeworks actually are complementing and helping each other. They are both necessary, so do not completely abandon one over the other. So that's it for examples of my MATLAB homeworks. And if you want to check your grade, let's see, is this? I don't think this is correct grade book, but I think it's gonna. Yeah, this is instructor grade book. So if I open, then you can. You're just getting to everybody's grade. I think you have to go to this one here, student grade book. Okay, all right. As a sample student, I did some work, and first homework, I got those two problems right. So 6.67% I got it right, and there are more to do. And don't pay attention to quizzes and tests. I didn't assign any of those, just homeworks. And that's it. I guess that's it. So much for my MATLAB. Well, that's all I can think of. I hope everybody has a productive semester and good luck in this course and also in your career. Thank you.